On a freezing February evening, Adam and his wife, Layla, were walking past Leo's apartment. At that exact moment, Leo opened his door, placed a black garbage bag outside for the janitor to pick up, and quickly closed the door without even noticing them walking by. But Adam noticed something strange. Leo's eyes were red, like he had been crying. As they headed down the stairs, Adam whispered to Layla, "Maybe we should get Leo a small gift and check up on him. He looks lonely. Maybe something happened between him and his fiancée." And sure enough, the next day, they showed up at Leo's door with a little gift. They sat down together, and this was their conversation. "Leo, listen," Adam started. "You're a good friend, and honestly, when I saw you crying yesterday, I figured I'd better check in." Leo blinked, confused. "Crying? Me? Dude, I was chopping onions." Adam leaned in. "Come on, man. You don't have to act tough around us. Is something going on with your engagement or something?" Leo, looking offended, "I swear I was just cutting onions." Adam laughed. "Nah, man, you were crying." Leo sighed, gave up. All right, I was crying. Now hand me that gift, will you?" Leo opened it. "A cake? Bro, you're the real MVP." They laughed it off. And as Adam was leaving, he grinned and said, "Hope you feel better now, and maybe stop sobbing in the middle of the night, yeah?" Leo chuckled. "I'll try, man." But wait, why do we even cry? Before we dive into the real answer, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's start with this. Why do humans cry in the first place? No, I'm not asking why you're heartbroken at 2 a.m. over some bad decisions. I mean biologically. What actually happens inside your body that makes your eyes release tears? Here's the truth. There are a few reasons. 1. Emotional tears. Whether it's sadness, anger, fear, happiness, or even hunger, strong emotions trigger tear production. Some researchers believe emotional tears are packed with high levels of stress hormones and other chemicals. Basically, crying acts like a natural painkiller for your body, kind of like a built-in therapy session. That's why when your mom told you, "Cry it out, honey, you'll feel better," she wasn't wrong. Second, basal tears. These are the everyday tears you don't even notice. Your eyes are always producing small amounts of them to lubricate, clean, and protect your corneas. No sadness needed, just maintenance work. 3. Reflex tears. These happen when something irritates your eyes, like dust, smoke, or cutting onions. Your eyes go, "intruder alert," and flood themselves with tears, not just to rinse out whatever's inside, but also to attack any bacteria with built-in antibodies. Remember the last time a mosquito crash landed into your eye like a kamikaze pilot? That flood of tears wasn't just for drama. Your eye was in full defense mode. Or when you accidentally flick a paper corner straight into your eyeball. Yeah, tears everywhere. Now, about onions. You know onions are basically sacred. At the breakfast cart, onions. At grandma's kitchen, onions. Fancy restaurant, still onions, even hidden in your pizza. No matter who you are, a 5-star chef or your mom, everyone cries when they deal with onions. But why? Inside every onion is a tiny chemical factory that stays hidden until you attack it with a knife. When you slice into an onion, you break its cells, causing two things to mix: an enzyme called alliinase, a molecule called sulfonic acid. Normally, they're separated, but when you cut the onion, they meet for the first time, and boom, they create a new chemical. Synpropanethyl S oxide, the evil gas that makes you cry. Because it's a sulfur-based gas, it evaporates super fast, floats up, and heads straight into your eyes. The moment it touches your cornea, your nerves scream, "Emergency! Save us!" And your nervous system orders your tear glands to unleash a waterfall. If you're still cutting at this point, your body is basically shouting, For the love of God, close your eyes or drown. Fun fact, peeling doesn't count. You only cry if you cut into the onion, destroying its cells. If you gently peel it without slicing into it, no tears. So, yeah, moms who peel onions are safe until the knife comes out. How to stop crying over onions. Good news. There are actually several ways to fight the onion curse. Chill the onion in the freezer for 15 minutes before cutting it. The cold slows down the chemical reaction. But don't leave it longer or your fridge will smell like an onion crime scene. Cut the onion underwater. Water traps the gas before it can float into your eyes. Just be careful. Cutting underwater is slippery business. Light the candle nearby. The flame absorbs some of the rising gas. Breathe through your mouth, not your nose. Less gas reaches your tear ducts. Use special onion goggles. Yup, they exist. Strap them on and chop like a warrior. In the end, the onion isn't trying to ruin your day. It's just a little chemical booby trap waiting inside, ready to blast tear gas the moment you cut it open. But now, at least you know the science behind every tear you shed in the kitchen. And next time, maybe, handle your onions like a ninja. If you're still here, you're a legend. Leave us a like before you go so we know how many of you survived until the end. And hey, if you ever have a weird midnight question that keeps you awake, drop it in the comments below and we might just make a whole video about it.